The question we get most often this year has been, what's up with the Republican polls? Or more specifically, why have they been such a roller coaster over the last 6 months? Support for Mitt Romney has been fairly steady, but we've seen first Rick Perry, then Herman Cain, then Newt Gingrich, then Romney, then Newt Gingrich again, and now Rick Santorum have all taken turns surging up into first place. The answer is fairly straightforward, and it comes from the same national polls. Mitt Romney began the race as the candidate best known and most considered by Republicans to be qualified and viable to win both the nomination and the general election. But a survey by the Pew Research Center, for example, found that although 3 out of 4 Tea Party Republicans nationwide consider Romney well qualified, only about half in November thought he was a strong conservative, a number that's dropped to about 29% on their most recent survey. While many conservatives would prefer an alternative, they haven't been able to settle for long on a single candidate, and that's what's produced the polling roller coaster. The pattern in the national polls this year has been different than in the nominating contest since 1996. In those years, the polling was typically flat and consistent over the course of the nomination battle, or in the month just after the New Hampshire primary, support for the ultimate nominee soared, usually to 50% or more, such as for John McCain in 2008 or for Democrat John Kerry in 2004. This year, the nomination battle is following a pattern closer to the Democratic contest of 1988. That year, Michael Dukakis, another Massachusetts governor, won the New Hampshire primary, but lost a lot of the earlier contests and failed to win a decisive victory on that year's Super Tuesday in March. As a result, Dukakis never broke 40% on the national polls until the field narrowed to just one opponent, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, in April. And at that point, Dukakis moved ahead decisively. Republicans may not rally around a single candidate until either the field narrows further or one of them takes a decisive lead in the delegate battle. Until that happens, we can probably expect more volatility in the national polls.